The Poundcake Company's baked goods are crafted inside a former public school building by workers who live in the immediate neighborhood. Some who get jobs here can't read or fill out an application. A few cannot count, and others are counting on a job to get back on their feet.
Did 4 years in the Navy. Sister passed, I came home, fell into the wrong crowd, got in trouble, went to prison. I came home from prison. My second time going, I came home and found this job, and ever since then, I ain't been looking back.
Walter James found his niche working in military and prison kitchens.
When I got locked up, I went into the kitchen, baking. When I was in the military, everybody in the military, when you go in the military, your first 3 months, you go into the kitchen. I signed up for another 3 months. After my 3 months, I like being in the kitchen.
I had to come here to get a job because I was having a hard time. You know, I got 2 kids, I'm 19.
Ahmad McAllister says he found the wrong crowd, and trouble found him.
Yeah, I stay out of trouble since I work here. I mean, we work here all day, most all day, and then when I get off, I go home, you know, with my kids. I'm going to finish going to school. I go to school at JCC at nighttime.
That's community college.
Yeah, community college. I'm just going to keep working here until I get on my feet, all the way back on my feet, and take care of my kids.
Most everyone who walks in the door to ask Jan Matthews Hodges for a job can tell a similar story.
We find that the people that walk in here on a daily basis that are looking for work, they absolutely want to get out of the situation that they're in, and they will work and do a very, very good job. They have very little chance of going anywhere and getting any other job.
You're hiring chronically unemployed people.
Yes, the people that are hired here have no transportation. They have a criminal background. They live close by. They live within a block.
Do they walk to work,
or do you give them rides? Sometimes our chef gives them rides, I give them rides, but mostly they walk.
Early on, particularly with folks if they haven't worked before or are new to this setting, there's lack of initiative. There's not seeing what needs to be done and doing it. There has to be a lot of guidance, a lot of help, sort of a step-by-step process.
It gives them a sense of responsibility, makes them feel like they're contributing to society. I mean, they've always felt like they were kind of on the outside looking in, and when you actually have a job and you're working, then it kind of gives you a sense of self-worth.
It's a lot of pressure to get to work and to keep the work every day to pay the people.
Part of that pressure comes from the employees, some of whom have only recently found themselves on the straight and narrow path.
They can be great employees here, and you need to go represent them or get them out of jail to make sure they go to work.
We do. We spend a tremendous amount of time doing that.
A lot of other bosses would just say you're fired. Why don't you do that?
I just feel like this feels like the right thing to do. I feel like we're in this building, in this old school, and they live next door, and there's a reason, and there has to be a way to utilize the building and the grants that we've received and the labor that desperately needs it. So we're just trying to put it all together.
You want to make some money.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is the purpose of it. We have the idea that you can do both, that you can bring these old buildings back to life in an area where jobs are needed, and at the same time make some money.
We're here with open arms. We're going to welcome you in. It's up to you to stay. We're not going to turn our back on you. I mean, we work with anybody and everybody that comes in. If you need some help anywhere, we'll help you.